Calling all earth angels, calling all earth angels from the 12D to the 3D. You're needed here, Virgo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Namaste. A big shout out to all over the world, spreading love and blessings to everyone. I hope everybody's fantastic and doing well. If you're new to the channel, I'm Julia. This is Virgo Nation 1111. It's a Virgo channel, but you could have strong Virgo placement, and these messages can also be for you. Everything that you need in regards to me is down below in the description box, like how to get a live tarot card reading for my psychics or tarot card readers. Make sure to use the promo code Virgo Nation, whether you're Virgo or not, so that way you're guaranteed to get your reading discounted every time. Also, you may want to take advantage and become a free member of our dating site, VirgoLoveConnections.com. There's no fake people there. We're all real. So take advantage of that. And also, if you want to become a member of the channel, because a lot of people still ask me, it's $2.99 a month. We do 4 lives for the members where I give them a free reading. Okay? And if you want a personal reading done by me, either live or through video, then that can only be done through my website at www.heartpassiontarot.com and go to products and tarot card readings. Also, you may want to check out our new music channel. It's called Higher Realms Music. You can find it here on the home page under featured channels. All right, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Today is May the 13th. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon the Divine Mother, I call upon the Divine Father. I call upon our ancestors, our ascended masters, and our whole angelic team to come join us in this safe, sacred space. And we ask that you give us one message for our highest good. Look, Lady Nada's on the bottom. For today, May 13th. May 13th, please. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? For Virgo, please. For Virgo's highest good, we need one card for today. What does Virgo need to know? 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 Hold your center. So it's very important. I feel through this moon phase, right? We're still in it. We need a couple more days, a few more days, right? So it's saying about holding your center, okay? Don't worry about, we'll read it, but I just wanted to tell you too that there are people acting very immature. There are people that are jealous, Virgo. You've outgrown a lot of ways of thinking here, Virgo. Past people you've outgrown. Like I was seeing in your reading, you may have went to reunite with somebody that you knew from your past, and you're seeing the situation is exactly the same. There's been no growth there. So I think it's good, though, that happened, because, you get to see it for what it is and move on from that now. I also feel you're not allowing anything to get in your way either. So you are anchored into the ground. You are anchored into the ground. And you're like that tree, right? When it gets windy, the branches sway, but the tree still stands. And that's what's happening. You're showing a lot of resilience. And you are using a lot of discernment. So let's get into this and see what the message is. Number 34. Number 34. I don't know about your guys' weather, but we were having sunny weather, and all it's been doing is raining today. I don't know. We'll see. So there is no good hair day today. It is what it is. Yeah, I can't do nothing. It's okay. So I'm just letting you know. Okay. All right. So it's not about that. It's about getting the reading done. But how people leave comments, right? Oh, this, oh, that. I'm sorry. I'm here to give the reading. Okay. Okay. I love you, but I wore pink to cheer you guys up. Because we are in the spring months, I did do that. So, and I'm trying to I did my hair, but it doesn't last with this kind of weather. So, anyways, I love y'all. Oh, by the way, I do love you. I forgot to tell you. Okay, so have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace? Now you are trying to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, to find your ground, firmly place your feet there and do not move. And it's so funny. It's saying what I was saying. Okay. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. Okay, so it's just a confirmation of what I said. You are learning to trust in your own instincts, to take your own journey without comparison to the life path of another. There is no need to become disheartened or distracted by comparisons or judgments. The earth needs your light, which can only come from you. You will offer so much less if you try to match your beauty to what you perceive to be the beauty of another. Many souls who are different and unique were not understood, acknowledged, and valued for whom they were as children. Instead, they were encouraged to conform, to change, to be other than their true self in order to be loved. This can be a hard pattern to break, yet the time is here for you to love and honor yourself as well. You are beautiful. You do not need to change for another. You certainly do not need to change for the divine. You are being encouraged instead to distill your essence, to become more of you. Hold your center now and do not be rattled by another through intimidation, confrontation, doubt, jealousy, or fear. I'm telling you, there is somebody that's jealous and is trying to compete with you to make you think that they're better than you somehow. Okay, don't just forgive them, because I feel, they got some deep-seated fears or something. Okay, to hold your center means you accept your innate value and worth, your right to exist and thrive, and accept the love that created you as you in order to fulfill your divine destiny. This oracle brings you confirmation you are on the right path. You do not need to collapse into fear or doubt to ease old guilt or make others more comfortable. It is not selfish or hard for you to be strong. You can hold yourself in high esteem and be gentle and loving to others, while absolutely refusing to accept any behavior, belief, or attitude of another that would tear you down or cast you into doubt or self-hatred. As part of your spiritual training, your soul learned to be open to receive guidance and channel healing. This is what you needed to be able to do to function as a healer, channel, and light worker. You had to be sensitive, receptive, and open. Now is the time to balance that with the resilience and strength, and even some divine stubbornness. Refusing to give up on who you are while remaining open to guidance is the balance of the loving wisdom necessary to grow yourself as a divine, unique individual in a world that often fears true individuality, simply because it cannot be easily controlled. Holding your center doesn't mean that you no longer surrender. Instead, you are consciously choosing to surrender into divine love and grow more empowered. You are here to shine a light, to be the lighthouse for others. The lighthouse doesn't ask for permission to shine. It stands still, shines faithfully, and those who need it are guided by its light to safety. Do not lose faith in yourself, beloved soul. You know who you are. Be strong, honor your inner beauty and your personal boundaries. You need to feel safe in your ability to say no as much as you need to know that you will say yes when your heart guides you to do so. Be true to you. So let's read the invocation, shall we? I am empowered by divine love to hold my center, to be in my truth, to stay strong, to be in my integrity and act with courage. The only energy I invite and allow to remain in my field is that which supports me unconditionally with genuine love. I love my boundaries. They are the way that I lovingly choose which energy to invite into my life and which energy I choose to pass right by me. I do not judge, but I do choose wisely. I love myself and my life path now. I hold myself with powerful and caring commitment. May all beings know their true inner strength through my own free will and unconditional love. So be it. Amen. So, yeah, I mean, even if you know that somebody is doing whatever they're doing, or, and maybe trying to dim your light, right, to make themselves seem more important, Virgo, I feel here that you're not, you don't care about any of that stuff. It's like, okay, if you want to believe that, believe that. I know who I am. See, this confidence now and this self-love that you have, Virgo, it's like, you're just so beyond all that stuff. You know when to, what is that? It's like a cowlick. You're just like, you're so beyond all that, right? You don't have to compete with anybody. You're not trying to compete with anybody. If somebody wants to think that, they're superior to you or whatever, it's not like you have this ego where, you get all, it's like, whatever, just think whatever you want to think, really, right, Virgo? You're like, I don't need to impress you, right? And that's what you're saying. I don't need to impress you. I only need him up there, right? To be with me, to support me, to love me and what he thinks of me. And, it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. I think you finally get that now, right? So, let everybody think whatever they want to think about themselves. There's no judgment, right, Virgo? It's just like, okay, whatever you want. All right, let's see what our angels want to say. I do see you juggling a lot of stuff, but you're so strong and so resilient. You're just getting it all done. I'm just going to tell you to go ahead and just take a little bit of rest too, right, Virgo? It's good, you know. You're working on something and you're working on something a lot and you want it to be perfect. So Spirit is saying, look, you may be worried, right? You may be going, "Is my prayers?" Look, you've got nothing to worry about. Your sincere prayers are going to be answered here, okay? And everything will be worked out. All your great work has opened up. It says your ear, is opened up here, the door from the divine, right? For solutions and support. You have nothing to worry about, okay? I also feel here that utilize your given gift and power. It says, instead of fearing that others may try to control you. All right. Nobody can control you. Nobody can stop what is yours, Virgo. I know you feel those energies around, but you have the teachings. Okay. You've been with me long enough. You know what you need to do to protect your energies. You do. You do. So for those of you that know that, you know how to battle this. This is nothing. And you also know that he's number one. Your strength is through him, right? Anybody who's going to try to send anything or verbally, put something on you or whatever, Virgo, that's just, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. So you may feel this person's energy is trying to enter yours. And just give it to God. He'll take care of it. He will. So will Michael. So just don't worry about that. Just don't even think about it anymore, okay? So allow yourself to feel everything that, you feel right now. There's a lot of things you're changing. You're changing. You're changing the way you think. Yeah. And it's okay, right? It's okay. Your intuition, they're giving you the power of your intuition getting even more heightened, right? And you're being real, which is beautiful. That makes you so attractive, Virgo. So it's saying here that a lot of you could be working a lot to compensate for the pain that you're going through, but, or, So just make sure to take good care of yourself here. You may be going through something emotional here. Just continue to follow your divine life purpose here. All right? And I know through this moon you may be looking back at past things that hurt you, people that betrayed you, or whatever. But that's part of the, that's part of the lesson. That's about getting those patterns and changing them. Very soon you're going to see how strong and how powerful the Creator is. He's going to blow your mind. He is. He is. And it's through something that is going to inspire you and that you're going to create. I've been telling you for months, right? So allow yourself to heal now. Allow yourself to relax. Don't be in a state of stress. They don't want that for you. They want you to be in happiness, right? Money isn't everything. It really isn't. It just brings security and it allows you, look, the universe is always going to provide you with enough here, Virgo, for you to be okay. You need to know that, okay? So let's just not lose the, what everything is really all about. It's really about love, right? And if we put our focus just too much on money and the material things, then we kind of become like a slave to that. So that's why we have to find that perfect balance of joy, of happiness. When it's time to work, it's time to work. When it's time to enjoy life, it's time to enjoy life. When it's time to get some rest, it's time to get some rest. When it's time to create, which now is really the time for you to create. Yes, you see, you're supposed to go after your passion and your purpose. You're supposed to join in, right? Socialize. Be with your fam, right? Like we are here. You're going to have increased support from the divine as well here. Whatever you're asking about or thinking about, there's many, many layers to it. And I feel those many, many layers have to do with your spiritual path and what they're planning up there. And you're like, well, what is it? I don't know. It's different for all of you. Okay. So there's like a new or a renewed love coming in for you. Somebody who you met through your spiritual community, your religious community, or maybe it's just trying to tell us that you've got a soulmate coming in. Okay? Keep pushing through. Use God's confidence to push through, to, swipe away anything that tries to get in your way to stop you from your success, from your well-being, from your happiness, Virgo. You don't allow it, And one little inkling of somebody trying to do that, that's it. You're not even going to deal with those people anymore. So communicate healthy, right? Say what you want to say here. Wellness is here for you. Okay? Love is here for you, Virgo. So stop thinking negative. And then that divine detour is coming that's going to answer your sincere prayers. Okay? It may be coming from somebody who actually wants your forgiveness. Okay? This is somebody who, it could be a relative. This is somebody who always made you feel like you didn't belong. And Spirit is saying you always belong. Maybe not to that family, to a different family up above. Okay? So, just let yourself sparkle and shine, okay? Very soon you're going to have something to celebrate. And then you can just kind of take it easy for a little bit before you start getting busy again. But they are asking you to stand in your spiritual strength here and continue to be your true self. Prosperity is right around the corner. So it's about knowing your worth here and being gentle with yourself, you know. Don't compare yourselves to others, and don't complain. Don't complain. And don't plead and beg when you're asking for stuff, okay? Everything is fine. So they want you to stay strong in your faith. And it does have to do with something about purification and detoxification. So I feel for a lot of you, you may have to use your strength here because it's really a time for you to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Okay? So if you're having a hard time doing that, really use your faith to help you conquer that. Okay? All right, I want my angels. Where are they? Where is Michael? Where's my sweet, sweet Michael? Here he is. Let's go to the archangels now. For Virgo, please. Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. You just gotta know he's got you. And everything's gonna be fine. Okay? For Virgo. So your prayers are being answered and you are feeling much better. You are feeling much better here. Okay? You are. You just continue to shine your light. Now, it could be too that you finally have removed whatever was toxic around you here. You may have even asked your angels or prayed that you would start feeling better, and they granted that wish. There's synchronicities being shown to you here. Your birthday, angelic numbers, constantly letting you know that the Creator, the angels are present. You may be seeing a lot of fives too, which is telling you that there's a transformation, a change happening, Virgo. So let's thank Orion for manifesting your miracles in your world, because that's what's happening. Prayers, miracles, manifestations. There is something being whispered into your ear. I'm just trying to get these about something that you need to do here. Okay? They're also telling you to have faith in yourself, to love yourself inside and out. Okay? What is this? Keep your heart open. Spiritual infinite abundance is yours, Virgo. As you continue to love yourself and trust your vibes. Yeah, I'm talking to a Virgo that's going, you know what? I don't want a relationship. Right, Virgo? I don't want one. Thank you, but no thank you. You know, yeah, no. A lot of you don't. A lot of you do. A lot of you don't. A lot of you are like, I'm so happier. I'm so much happier. Just my relationship is with him up there, right? So trust your vibes. I want you to be happy. I want you to be smiling and laughing. Think about that one friend that you could reach out to, that you guys always laugh together. Laughter is a beautiful therapy for you, Virgo. Put on a funny movie if you need to. Okay? It's really about now. I think you're like all up in your emotions because you're happy, but in a good way, right? Yeah. And you're being told to take a step back from somebody, something. So you need to do that. Okay? Something's telling you that something has already ran its course. So you are overcoming any kind of challenge. I feel the challenge has been your money. I feel the challenge has been you wanting to move forward, and there was always something getting in your way. Those blockages have been removed. As soon as you start focusing your mind and using your talents and your gifts, Virgo, you have this new beginning here that is protected by Michael. So there could be, some people that are a little jealous, or I don't know. I feel some of you are going to be doing something completely different. Nobody expected you to do it, you know? So yeah, we don't want to get into these kind of energies, right? Okay, and we're not going to allow anybody to get us in those kind of energies where we have so much resentment or anger towards somebody because of what they've done. No, okay? So clear out your vibes here. There is a new path of love opening up for you, Virgo, okay? But they are asking you to make healthy choices here, okay? You're definitely going to be learning something new. You will. Mm-hmm. There's also something, again, about the creativity, about listening to music, about having certain people around you that love you and support you, Virgo. There is increased support from the divine, and they are making you even more and more spiritually aware. You learn to forgive. You have learned to say no without being mean, okay? You still are that person who gives unconditional love. And if I'm talking to you and this is resonating, get ready, because you're about to have a new start. But you need to speak your truth to the divine about what you truly want. There is change coming. You do have loved ones up in heaven drawing near to you at this time. I feel you're very thankful for everything that you have. You are in a place of peace and harmony. And you're being shown certain things. I want you to live your life with more harmony here. I feel you can finally relax, like you finally get it, right? That you can't really change anything. You can only do your part, and whatever else is supposed to happen, the divine either takes it away or brings it into your life, right? So why, why stress out about it? Just have to be in the flow. I do feel a lot of you have something that needs to be resolved, and you don't know which way it's going to go. You don't know which is the right way to go. So give it to God. Give it to God, and He will find a way, right? He'll show you. Let's go to, clarifying situations for love and career. You should probably drink some water. Hold on. There we go. Or Virgo. Clarifying situations for Virgo when it comes to love and career. So you are releasing a lot of things. You are. Or Virgo. The Virgo, please. Or Virgo. But you are trusting in yourself. And you are knowing exactly what to allow in your life and what to let go of. You are also making plans for the future. Virgo. Virgo. They want you to be real with yourself. What is real? What is really real out there? What is not? What is possible? What is not possible? All I know, Virgo, that you're starting to realize something here. You're going to get a lot of clarity here and insight. And through this insight, you're going to know exactly which direction to go in. And I'm telling you, you're going to get really good at something, and you're going to reach the top of the mountain. There's no stopping you now. Some of you will be changing careers, stepping into a better job. For Virgo, let's see, what is this? Yes. And things are going to be made right finally for you, Virgo. Justice is here. You know, Spirit is saying, we can love something so much or someone so much, right? And maybe even think about revisiting something that maybe at that point in time we believed that it just wasn't the right time. But, and you could go back now and go revisit that, Virgo. But you've changed so much that if you go to revisit that and you see that that person hasn't changed, hasn't evolved, right? And they've been stagnant. And it's not about you being a mean person. It's not about you being judgmental. It's nothing like that. It's just your path is moving forward. There's things that you're putting your energy into. And back to what we've been talking about before too, everybody's got their own path. And you just gotta allow them to continue on that path until they figure things out or they don't. But you can't be stopped now. You can't go backwards and be stagnant too. You know what I mean? You're on a different timeline for Virgo. So I do see a relationship coming in for you, Virgo. We have a card that overturned. Let me find it. Where are you? Somewhere here. Hold on, I'll find it. I will. Hold on. A little patience, family. Okay? Because we do have a card that overturned, for sure. All right, let me keep going here. Where are you? You're hiding. Why are you hiding? Okay, it seemed like it flipped to me, but I guess it didn't. And my nose is itching, so I'm about to tell you something. Again, that's real. Oh, it did. See, there it is. You little. It doesn't want to come out. Here it is. See, I told you. It's about those new opportunities coming for you here. So you have many options. You need to take time to choose which option is right for you. Okay. Says enjoy the journey. So whatever you decided on here. So it says to embrace each and every moment fully. Okay, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. Okay, so there's something new. Again, there's something new for Virgo. New opportunities, new door opening up, Virgo. For Virgo. Yeah, you're going to have a huge revelation. You are. I'm telling you, this is the second time we're seeing this right now. Something's going to become very clear to you. But you have to make your decision with a clear mind, and that you need to know that you are being protected here. You're being sheltered and guided through life here. Let me, let's see. So it says, find solace and safety, knowing you're sheltered and guided through life's storms to calm shores. Okay? So you may be in a place that is protected, right? So you're going to be letting go of something, someone here, and having the courage to move forward here. You're taking baby steps right now, but you're steadily making progress again. You may feel like you're doing it all alone, Virgo, but in divine timing, everything will happen here. And you have to hear what is being unsaid and make one last move. You will know the truth and you will know what you need to do here. So you will be making a change. I feel you'll be making this change on your own. You need to pick the right path, though. Start making your miracles happen. There's a lot of abundance happening here. You are closing out one cycle of your life. You're turning the page here. You're making a breakthrough in something, which brings you a lot of stability, Virgo. I also feel you have somebody coming in wanting commitment with you. So you're going to be seeing clearly here, okay? You will be seeking the truth in the situation, okay? But I also see you seizing every minute here, reinventing yourself, maybe changing your wardrobe, your haircut, different things about you here. I do see you later on down the line actually coming together with a group of people here. A group of people that has to do with your spiritual path. So this message is not for everyone. It's about ascending that staircase, right? Being creative together, working together here. The only thing they're telling you is to be careful and take precautions. They want you to be vigilant here and receptive. So there's going to be some kind of revelation about the journey that you're going to be on later on here. You just continue to be in the flow. And again, there is an ocean of possibilities coming towards you here. I also feel there may be an event that could be like a hurtful event, but you walk away from it unscathed. Okay? So be courageous here. Just allow yourself to go into the unknown, but go into the unknown having faith and courage here. Okay? Your life is going to get simpler, I see, because you're going to be more in the flow. You're going to realize that you don't need all this stuff to be happy. You are manifesting the new, and you are trusting your path here. Okay? You need to fulfill some kind of promise you made to the divine. And when you do that, I feel there is a comeback. There is a recovery here. When you stand strong and you set true intentions here. So it is your connection with spirit. You'll be able to move as you want here. Okay? I think things will be calm here. And you will continue to thrive and believe and get advice from the divine. Be able to see what is hidden behind the veil. Allow yourself to heal and allow to be guided by the divine, because the path will be cleared for you and it does allow transformation. Okay? It feels like this may start off in the winter time, It's going to move very, very slow, and then it's going to pick up very quickly. I feel you have lived your life in integrity. You have been a good person, and therefore you have our Lord's saving grace. So allow your heart to be passionate about what you want here. Okay? Fresh ideas coming. You may be juggling several ideas, Virgo, but these ideas bring change. So they want you to be realistic when it comes to making a decision, especially if there's other people involved here. But I'm seeing you venturing out to other worlds here. There's a lot of growth potential for you as you continue to believe in the higher realm, in the Holy Spirit here. You will be in a divine flow. So everything looks really, really good for you. I think you've got your head on straight. You are on the right path now. Okay, so don't allow anyone to dim it, stop it, get in your way, cause you blockages, distractions, Virgo. Just keep going. All right, so that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, leave me a comment, hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and God bless you all, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye.